Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Streggy, and I'm back again with another review on a film from Severin Eskelend, which I'm going to show you the is distributed by Another World Entertainment. So evidently, this film is being sold along with Rob Zombie's 31, at least with this company, and so on and so forth. So the film deals with some dark subject matter. I mean, one of the main themes of it is rape. And we have a young woman who is a graphic novelist by the name of Lisa Rostorp, played by Magdalene from Delise. And she had actually played in one of Eskelend's previous short films, which I have not seen, called Niels Horn, Mark Skroger. So, and she played one of the women actresses there. So, her coming into this production as the leading woman, she puts a lot on her shoes. So she evidently deals with some subject matter of her own in her graphic novels, and so she's dealing with an event that has happened in her life, an event of where she went out one night with a friend and she got raped, and she's been dealing back and forth with a therapist over her feelings and what happened, and she's evidently on some pills or whatnot to help her find closure with this event. And so while going through these thoughts of and feelings and emotions, since she thinks that going off her meds is something that should be done, because it seems like it's fucking with her brain, and the doctor sees that she is mixing alcohol with these pills. So obviously he thinks that there is something going on psychologically where she is actually emotionally putting herself through these images. I mean, she believes that she was sent video images of events that happened on that night leading up to the rape, and there is footage in her bedroom of a man in a pig mask in a hood that is raping her, at least in her mind. But when she calls the cops or anyone else to see this footage, she is the only one that sees this happening on the footage. So there are definitely some things that are happening in here that are in her mind, so to speak. And there is a breakdown a mental breakdown that is happening in her mind as we know it. So ultimately, she confuses the attacker with the people within her life, and that goes without saying, from her friend to the doctor to the policeman that wanted an autograph. And then in the end, where we don't really know exactly whether she was, totally at fault. I like that there was no, in the ending, that there was no resolution, that it kept you thinking. And but the types of things that she saw, and the things that were suggested, and the things that were suggestive of what she did to the eventually to the friend and the doctor, I believe that it was the imagery suggested that she had actually thought that both the doctor and the friend were actually, in fact, the killer, when in fact, the killer was still at large. So, whether or not the whole the whole incident might have been actually in her mind, I don't know. But as far as we know, that there was an incident, at least in her mind, that there was something that had happened, which ended up having her have therapy and go on some pills and whatnot. But I believe that she dealt with the imagery and the imagery that she had dealt with in this situation, at least within her writing, in her graphic novelizations. So I thought that Delis did a very good job of portraying the psychosis, at least of the Miss Rostorp, and her psychological demons that she had to deal with. I also thought that the doctor, the psychiatrist, who was played by Sander Krogtoft Larsen, I think that he played a definitely decent job for being that subjective person to be that stability in her life. So ultimately, in reality, I think one of the things that I like about this film is, at least when you initially see the doctor with the patient, there's a very good use of mirrors, where you see a silhouette. Not that you see a shadow, but you see the silhouettes of each person and each of their reactions as he is asking some of these questions in evidently an initial evaluation, a questioning of sorts, that we can see that he is a let's go to a home psychiatrist, one that will actually come to your home and talk to you face to face. And I thought that the very good use of camera work, where you could see the profiles of each of the characters in the mirrors. And actually, there was her, and then it went to the mirrors, and back to them. So I thought that was some very good camera usage. In any case, if this sounds like a film that you would definitely watch, I would definitely check it out. It is a relatively newer film. You could probably find it relatively easy, since it is fairly new. You can track down the director and do what I did and ask if you can find a copy. If not, just check it out if you can. I'm sure it's somewhere online to see, and hopefully you'll enjoy it like I did. I thought that this film was very entertaining, definitely very visual, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from this director. Again, this filmmaker is from Norway, Sweden. So, in any case, definitely check this out when you can. It was definitely different. And like and subscribe to our page, and definitely check out more film reviews coming from us. In any case, have a good afternoon or morning or whatever, and enjoy the description of this film, at least from us.